I absolutely agree that this will increase housing taxes. And obviously that's a hard issue in Burlington. I think both of these are important issues, specifically to me, CHT. I do think we have an obligation as a community, and I know it's hard to ask given what the current tax rates are, which I understand. I'm also a homeowner in Burlington. We do have an obligation to make it more affordable to others. So Champlain Housing Trust is a huge part of that. The increase to a penny tax will make housing more affordable in Burlington for other participants, and I think that's extremely important. The other one, the public safety tax, it's not a huge tax. I think it's an important part of keeping all members of the public, accessible to emergency services. So that's absolutely something that we have to do. I think we have to expand the tax base in Burlington. We can't say we're not going to improve public services. That's something that we're going to have to continue to do. It's extremely important. If anything, we just need to have more housing, have some infill, so we've got a growing tax base to cover those rising costs.
Thank you, Zoraya. Sharon.
Could you actually read that question again?
Certainly.
I apologize, but I just want to make sure.
On the town meeting day ballot, voters are going to see two questions asking for their approval to increase taxes. These are a proposed increase of the Housing Trust Fund assessment to a full penny, as well as a 3-cent increase in the public safety tax rate. What are your views on these tax increases, which will likely result in higher housing costs? And how could you address the concerns of older and younger citizens in Burlington who already say they cannot afford the cost of living?
So my job is to evaluate whether or not the need is real for these taxes or these increases, and then put that forward to all of you to make your own determination on it. I feel the Housing Trust Fund, we already have a half penny, and we've been fully funding it at a penny. So this is formalizing what we're doing currently. That is used to generate millions of dollars for affordable. So it's seed money. So look at that as an investment, and it mushrooms into far more dollars. As far as the public safety tax, that's 3 cents. That's $81.92 per 100,000. So for around a $200,000 home, it's $163, $3,245. Once again, for ambulance service and other public issues, I think they're needed. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon. Jillian.
I think it's interesting that a lot of us on this stage are, advocating for both of these increase in taxes and saying that this is important, because housing and public safety are by far the two most important things. In regard to the Housing Trust Fund, there's no one silver bullet to solving the affordable housing crisis in Burlington, but this is one of the tools in our toolbox to do so. So I think giving to this, like has been said, I think giving to this and approving this is important to have more money to build more affordable housing. In regards to the public safety increase, I 100% support it. It's a one-time increase, so I do understand the concerns around housing taxes and prices. And as counselor, about 70% of your housing taxes go to the schools, and that's for the schools to deal with. But I do say as counselor that I wanna help keep the other percent that I can control. I want to help make sure that it's what we want and that we can keep it low.
Thank you, Jillian.